Hey, what's up YouTube? Sportscool77 here. Coming to you with a new deck profile. Yeah, guys, as I want to show you a deck that I ran a version of this deck way back when, and at an OKC regionals, my first regionals, and I did pretty well with it. I got 36th. They took the top 32, got their Nats invites, and I missed it by 4 spots, but yeah, this was a deck that nobody was expecting then, and it's fun. It's changed a little bit. It's not as good because they banned Future Fusion. So, but yeah, so let's get to the deck profile, and I'll talk about some other stuff afterwards. First card, Dark Arm Dragon. 2, Demise, King of Armageddons. And if you got those ulti guys, I would trade for those. Next runs 2 Jinzos. I'd run 3, but I only have 2, so I'll trade for another secret Jinzo guys. Then it runs my favorite monster ever, 2 Great Maju Garzett. If you guys don't know what that does, you sacrifice a monster and he gains twice the original attack of the monster. That's great with all kinds of stuff. It's part of the OTK. This thing OTKs like crazy. I run 3 Fusilier Dragon, the duel mode beast. He's a machine. He's awesome. You can set him. You can normal summon him, and he's halved. But even though he's halved, Great Maju Garzett's effect reads: the attack of this card becomes twice the original attack of the tributed monster used. So if you normal summon him, if you have him on the field and he's at 14, and you tribute him for Great Maju Garzett, he goes back to 28. So Great Maju Garzett gains double to 28. So what is that, 56? Yeah. Next he runs 2 Ancient Gear Gadjiltron dragons. Part of the way that this thing wins most games is summon Demise. Use Demise's effect. He blows up everything, including a card that we'll get to later, which will summon him, and you go for the 24 and 3,000, 50. You got 5,400 attack there, but you'll sack off one of them for Great Maju Garzett, and that's the OTK, among other ways. I mean, and he's a machine, so you can limit removal him too. So next he runs 2 Cyber Dragons. Yeah, this deck has all kinds of other interesting ways. You can play with the Chimera Tech Over Dragons and the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons to give it some extra kill power. The reason that Future Fusion was so big in this deck was you would run 3 of this guy, Jinzo Returners. I've got the third one, but I haven't got it in there yet because I'm only running 2 Jinzos. But you would Future Fusion, toss those Jinzo Returners and something else to target one of the Chimera Techs X. And when the Jinzo Returners hit the graveyard, or they'd special summon 3 Jinzos, and it was, and then you limit removal game. Next he runs 2 Manju with 10,000 hands to search out the Demise and the ritual cards. 1 Cyber Valley. You could replace this with something else. So I kind of like it because it gives you a little bit of draw. Then it runs 1 Twin Barrel Dragon. If you guys don't know what this does, it's a 4-star machine, dark. When this card is summoned, select 1 card your opponent controls, toss a coin twice. If the result is 2 heads, destroy the card. So yeah, mostly it's just a little beater, a little dark beater machine, and if you get this effect off, it's pretty cool. But I mean, you could run something else instead of it. And the last monster is Gorz. Then it runs 1 Allure of Darkness, and since it's an OTK, you're not really caring about their life points, so you're gonna run 3 upstart goblins. And this is the card I was talking about earlier, with Demise, Geartown. You summon Demise, uses effect, pop everything. If you got Geartown on the field, it special summons the Gadjiltron, and then you sack off for Great Maju Garzett for the win. Then it runs 2 into the world. One of these should be a advanced ritual art. I couldn't find one, so if you guys have that, you know, I'm not gonna value it very high. It's a common, so but if you want to throw it in or something, that'd be cool. 1 limited removal. 1 riryoku. This takes the attack, half the attack of one monster on the field, and gains another monster by that same amount. So you take cut one of their monsters in half and give it to your monster. It adds a little bit of extra power to it. Then 1 overload fusion, so you can put your big fusions into play more. 1 terraforming to get your geartowns quicker. Staples, 1 dark hole, 1 reborn, 1 heavy. And then the last couple cards are, as far as spells go, are kind of like techie cards. 1 shrink, just because, you know, a couple of your monsters are pretty low attack. That can, you know, help them, you know, it's an offensive and defensive card. Then that shows run 1 mist body. This is to protect Jinzo, because a lot of decks this format are running trap heavy. So if you got Jinzo on the field, and they're pretty easy to get out, and you miss body. In case you guys don't know what that is, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Damage calculations applied normally. So you know you may take some life points and have them hit over Jinzo, but you're going to force them to use one of their outs. You know, maybe a dark hole or something on that Jinzo. Yeah. Then run 1 foolish burial. There's several plays you can get off that. Pitch the last dark you need for dark armed. Pitch a Jinzo, so you have one in the graveyard. So as soon as your first Jinzo returner dies, you can just bring one from the graveyard. And other plays. I'm not thinking completely clearly right now about it, but anyway. And then last 2 decrees. So yeah. That's the deck profile, guys. Again, I'll probably change a few things. I want to run a 3rd Jinzo in it, and not put the 3rd Jinzo returner in it too, probably. But if you have ulti, or Fusilier Dragon duel-mode beast, I want 2 more of those, and ulti. Demise King of Armageddon, I want 2 of those, and then a 3rd Jinzo for that deck. So yeah, anyway guys, comment, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and let me know what you guys think of this deck. And yeah, I went to my apartment today and got all my cards, so I've got a crap ton of more stuff that I'm gonna probably do another binder tonight, and I've got so much stuff in my other stuff that I didn't realize I had. So yeah, so look forward to that, guys, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks. Peace, YouTube.